Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 3 of this best of 7 grudge match between Passi 99 and Hammer of Judah, who I should be referring to as Shake. The score in this series is 1 apiece. We're going to game 3 on Baja California. Passi playing as the German civilization spawning to the western map in the colour red. Hammer of Judah, Shake, is playing as the Indians and he's going to spawn to the eastern map in the colour blue. Both Indian explorers are going down to the southwest of the map, looking to see what treasures they can find. 60 food, pretty nice opening. Passi going north, maybe looking to secure his early trading post. 80 wood as well. Might actually sneak in an early TP. 80 wood's very sizable. Can help him get the hunting dogs. Yeah, he's going to buy wood for the hunting dogs, and the remaining treasure will be the house. This is going to be some good stuff. Not too sure Shake is much of a water player though behind. We'll have to check Shake's deck when he does pick the deck, but maybe more of a land-oriented focus. But Baja California, water, both sides. You see plenty of whales, plenty of fish. Opportunities for people who dare to go into the water will be richly rewarded, especially if they control both sides of the map. Middle trading route winds through these cliffed regions of the map. Securing either side is very nice. Germany will be going for one trading post in transition. Looking to probably take the top one. Middle will be a bit risky. And from Shake's point of view, how is he going to play this? Is he going to go in-base Kali Martyr? Is he going to age up with the Aggro Fort mid-map, go control? Having a look at his deck. 1v1 land deck, no ships, no naval. Going distributed some card number 1. Does have infinite 500 wood in deck. Shitter alert, whoop whoop, Raj puts as well. Oh, what card's he missing from his? He's got no gold. This man's got no 700 gold in his deck. This screams I've just built this deck within 2 minutes or 1 minute and forgot the most important card you can find. Oh, this map, this game is beautiful. I think that, okay, so this is on low graphics, and what low graphics means is that everything is still detailed, but it's very clean. I don't need to see grass. I don't need to see that. I do need to see this. This is a tree. This is an animal. There's lots of animals in the map. AoE4, I know there's not lots of animals, and there's no decay, and there's a lot of sheeps which you can't steal. There's a lot of confusing things for me, but in terms of visually, I can see and go, right, that's a treasure, that's a tree, that's an animal, that's a building, TP line, gold mine. It's very beautiful. To see. Shake mid-map here, Aggro Fort, looking to put on the pressure onto the Germans. One thing I would say about the Germans are they are a semi-FF civ. They are very strong at going to the Fortress Age, which is the third age in this game. And they're kind of weak in the second age. They have no access to the Musketeer, the bog standard heavy infantry of the game. And the Indians, they have very strong heavy infantry. The Sepoy, they can just charge straight in and cause maximum damage in close range. So this might be a bit of a micro game here for Passi. I'm very excited to see how he's going to play this around. Passi scouts middle Aggro Fort. Does see trading post northern sides. That will help him with XP income. And let's have a quick look at his deck and see what he's up to. Still chopping wood in transition. I'm expecting barracks defense here from Passi. Yeah, he's looking to try and get to 200 wood with the settler wagons so he can drop down barracks. He's going for a house now. And then, yeah, so barracks, 2 houses is 400 wood, then maybe 200 wood for early batch of crossbows. Going crossbows or pikes, I think opening crossbows is sensible. Pikes is safe because you can run away and you know that there's always going to be cavalry here from Italy, no, from India. So either or, I don't think he really minds what unit, but I know that Passi is kind of aware of his strategy here. Every game, guys, do me a favour. Get your greatcoats. A bit of food. HP for all your villagers. It's so worth it. Never lose a villager without any greatcoats. It makes me feel so sad. Every villager without a greatcoats, I cry at night. I cry. Right, next stage. Passi opened up with defensive 8 crossbows straight away, sending it in from the home city. Declining to send in crates or 3 settler wagons to boost his economy. He's thinking that Shake's going hard and all in, and to be fair, Hammer of Judah, he is. He's actually training 5 Sepoys, sending 5 Sepoys. This is the classic Sepoy rush here from India back in the days of RE and TAD. This will probably make people feel nostalgic and like seeing an old friend again. 12 Sepoys, the 2 elephants, and in they go. They're going to charge in. Native Scout moving in stealth mode as well. Let's ride with Shake and see what he can see. He can see settler wagons. They do have their great coats, 405 HP. Crossbows come out. Uhlans will block, but elephants trying to get some splash damage on the crossbows. Not going to happen. I think the scouts actually getting drag box with the Sepoys. A nice drag box micro here from Shake. Pikes out defensive here from Passi, looking to block. Get onto the elephants. Settler wagons may need to path block. Do we have enough resources for Minutemen? Passi is calling the settler wagons. We'll get 2 Uhlans from that shipment, German bonus, but no Minutemen. But Shake's just backing out of that straight away. He's like thinking, no, I'm going to need some Gurkha. I'm going to need some Sours to break this crossbow defense there from Passi. In this game, crossbows are kind of like your, I guess, the archer equivalent in Age of Empires 4. They're not anti-armor, they're just regular archer-based units. In this game, armor is relative, so we see the crossbows have 20% ranged armor. They have no melee armor, so if you get a melee unit on top of them, they die, they fall over. The Sepoys, they're heavy infantry, they have melee resist. But they're vulnerable to ranged fire. They've got high HP, so essentially you don't really want to kill him with cavalry, but you want to kill him with ranged stuff, maybe siege, buildings. That's how you want to go about it. No XP here from Passi, no shipment ready to go. Oh! Just what the doctor ordered. The trade traveler has dropped off his supplies to the trading post, and enough XP is generated for Passi to send the next shipment, 700 wood, which likely is going to be maybe a second barracks. Second barracks, more houses, more units. It would save these settler wagons having to chop too many more trees behind this. Looking at Shake's point of view, though, he's kind of gone aggressive, but he doesn't really know what to do behind this. Market has come down behind, so maybe getting some economic text, the hunting eagles, the civil servants affects all resources, dropping down a consulate. He needs to really send in the diplomatic intrigue behind this, but because he's gone aggressive, he's burning daylight. He needs to push. Shake's not doing anything. No, he's not. Couple of Gurkhas out trying to push around, maybe pick off the Explorer. Might be quite nice if he does that, just for extra XP. XP means momentum in this game. We always want nice momentum. How many crossbows has Passi got? I think he's going to try and age behind this. He's got 17 crossbows. Does have 10 pikes. A couple bits of cav. Second rack's coming down. I'm kind of worried though, because his hunting situation is not... It's not bad, it's not ideal. They're just outside the TC range, so control is starting to be lost in his hunting agenda, but he can push in his hunts towards the town centre if he needs to get them in a safer position. But crossbows are exactly what he wants versus the Sepoys. Gurkhas do come out though. They will outrange the crossbows, so if Hammer wants to push forward with the Gurkhas, they should get some great value in return and force Passi to be on the front foot and be aggressive in that situation. Red dot in the ocean, yes, that's the home city flag. So if you ever send in any naval shipments, that's where they spawn. So no dock, no ships in the water just yet. Both players have access to send in home city shipments, where Passi can send in 2 caravels, a frigate, or naval combat if he wants to. Shake's just going to back off and take down the trading post here from Passi, denying Germany of XP, which is so important. Cav raid here from Ulan moving in. Don't think any villagers went down. Low HP but high attack. Gotta keep your wits about you when the Uhlans are moving about. Gold now for Passi. Got a lot of spare wood as well, so he's... Oh, look at this awkward bumping around the trees. It's so painful to see these settler wagons being inefficient at having to walk around. Settler wagons being twice the effectiveness of a regular settler, twice the population, twice the cost. But the idea is always keep them working and have your other villagers do the movement around. And I was saying Harrison, a very popular streamer. Do you know what's crazy? I said to Drongo, hey, I think AOM DE is coming out, and if Age of Mythology DE comes out, I'm going to be an AOM content creator. And then, bam, in comes the AOE4 raid, causing doubts, Drongo, messing with me. Oh. Sepoy's being pushed on the top side. All the hunting villagers being pushed back, but Passi is crucially aging at the moment, so he's not in a bad position. He has that technology researching for him. when he gets to the next stage, should be able to get veteran crossbows combat for the crossbows, upgrade them to the next level. Could also send in skirmishers, does have the 3 war wagons, does have 12 Hessian Jaegers if you want some super mercenary skirmishers. Look at his resources, it's unclear what he wants, but I know that the Sour's coming in for Hammer of Judah. Has he also managed to get in the export for Ottoman Hussars yet? He's got the consulate, he's gone for Ottoman villagers, so he's gone for more of an economic shipment. Elephants charging in, pikemen being pushed forward. Here come the Sepoy, and Passi's a bit of a weak point. He's aging up right now, so he's spent 2,200 resources into aging up, but not in stuff on the floor. He needs to call Minutemen to defend this, I think. He's just got to the next stage, queuing up skirmishers, Minutemen being called, pikemen being put into defensive cover mode. They take 0.5% or 50% range attack of his opponent's units. Minutemen behind, but here come the Sours. These are Lancer-style cavalry, great versus crossbows on top, and it actually outcomes some skirmishers, but these Sours have potential to rip through these skirmishers if they're unchecked. Gurkhas train behind. Pikemen in the front line getting picked off by the Gurkhas. Gurkhas having double attack versus pikemen. Sepoys just having high HP, just destroying anything they come in close. Behind, with massive raiding base, 1 villager down, 2 villagers down, possibly a third. Minutemen being called defensively there from Sheikh. Gurkhas still working their way in German town centre, but a shipment must be on the way. Yes, a shipment. 8 skirmishers, 3 Uhlans coming in from the German player. More skirmishers being trained behind, but a Sepoys from behind. Actually, anything being trained here from the Passi's barracks are just getting taken out in his hunting situation. We're talking about how it's okay for the time being, but now it's not okay. Now he's in trouble. His next hunt's over here, but there's no real way to get to it. His front hunt's been taken by the villagers. Another barracks come down here by Sheikh. Not too bad, but the skirmisher shipment does come out, push Sheikh back towards the Agra fort, and the game continues. Next shipment in for German is going to be... Gee, look at the population that the German player has. 11 houses, that's a lot of wood spent into infrastructure. 3 war wagons and more skirms. Very, very nice. Chosen saying Rajput. Oh, there's some Rajputs here. Oh, man holding, is it swords attached to iron gloves? Like, that's a crazy design. These are very strong melee infantry, but they're very expensive for the job they do, and you can argue that the Sepoy does that job itself better anyway. Getting himself some gold upgrades, blanket filters, 15 Sepoys, 5 Rajputs there. Training double Gurkhas from the Agra from the barracks as well. The Gurkhas is what you need to take down the war wagon. Hopefully from Sheikh's point of view, soon we might see some Ottoman Hussars around, but I don't think we will, unfortunately. Still a whole 180 export away. Might send 300 export to try and get that in. This moment in time, he could send 700 gold. Oh wait, he doesn't have 700 gold on his deck. He's got infinite 500. That's a rip. Rajputs on the front line. That's getting picked off. But once the Rajputs can close, oh, I know what it is. Sheikh thinks these Rajputs are Rodilleros. He thinks they're the Spanish units, but no, they're just very expensive and probably a lot worse. Veteran skirmishers making great chain exchanges, more range than the Indian Gurkha, more attack, more HP, and the tech advantage starting to shine through. GG's been called, and Passi has won that game. Sheikh has tapped out, and the score now is 2-1 in this best of 7. Interesting that was. Indian player here going for a Sepoy rush in the face of German defense. Passi reading the Indian aggression, going defensive crossbow shipment first, defensive racks into 700 wood and holding on. Once he was able to play defensively, went for a bit of eco, squeezed the age up in, and managed to hold the secondary attack that the Indian player put on. I think fair to say, Sheikh is a little bit inexperienced when it comes to the Indian play, but I'm sure we'll see one of his main civilizations come out next, whether it's going to be the Swedes, the Spanish. Oh, he's a good Brit player as well, Sheikh. Passi is a bit of a man of many civs as well. Spain, Germany is certainly one of his top 3, so very well played there. And in the end, the skirmishers is kind of winning the exchanges versus the Gurkha and the Sepoy. And without any cavalry here from Sheikh, there's no way he could really come back in. I love the graphs in this game, much better. I think they're the best graphs in the Age of Empires series by far. Villager population, we can see the early settler wagons coming in as a Passi, very nice. The 3 settler wagons coming in as card number 2 off after sending in 8 crossbows. So a lot of extra economy here for Passi. It's very, very nice. The military population, though, we do see that Passi is actually holding the military advantage. Sheikh did have high quality troops, but this moment in time was when Sheikh was investing in 700 wood, sending that, getting the infrastructure, getting the consulate down, and just working for that timing push. You can see how his
More reinforcements have
military
arrived.
grew up as well. Ezad with the 51 viewer rate as well. Thank you very much, Ezad. I hope your German league went very, very well. And Sheikh coming in with a massive timing push on the age up here from Passi. It was actually really close. I thought Passi was in big trouble there for a while, but kind of needed a little bit of cavalry to follow up there from Sheikh, but it didn't quite come. And Passi managed to stabilise with 2 shipments, the 8 skirmishers, and then into the 3 war wagons. Good game. We'll move on into the next game. Is best of 7. Passi leading 2-1.